Thanks to a collaboration between Universal Studios, Real Toys, and NECA, I finally have a Quint action figure from my favorite movie, Jaws. Let's take a closer look and figure out how he earns a living. Just taking a quick look at the product in the box. Of course, we've got Bruce, Quint, Shark Battle, Jaws. You can see some of the accessories inside there, which we'll get to in a second. You got Chrissy Watkins from the poster. This one on top, of course, Jaws logo everywhere. Jaws, Jaws, Jaws. And some cool product shots on the back of the box. But real star of the show is Samuel Quint himself. So let's get him out of the box. Take a closer look. So here's Quint standing straight up, which took a little bit of doing, holding his patented machete. One thing I noticed that at first annoyed me, but then I'm kind of happy out of the box, and I really messed with it quite a bit. He's a little bit bow-legged. Remember at one point where he here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Well, guess what, Quint? You reap what you sow, pal. But before we take a closer look at him, he's got a bunch of accessories, so I want to take a look at those first. So starting off, there is his patented rifle. You recall when they had a couple of harpoons or barrels already attached to the shark, he got frustrated and he shot at him a few times with this. It's nice, got a little strap so you can actually hang it on his shoulder if you wanted to display him that way. Cool. It's also got his, you mentioned the harpoon gun and the barrels. There's the actual gun itself. Nice little wood grain. Harpoon's fixed in there, doesn't come out, but still nice to have it so you can have him. Once I get a model of the Orca, I can put him on that pulpit and holding this. Next thing they've got is, he's saying what? I don't remember baseball bat. Remember when Brody was calling for help and he used this bat to smash the radio? That's great. That's just great. You know, right before the shark came back for his noon feeding. So another cool little accessory. And this was really kind of clever. They put in his Narragansett beers. Now you've got two cans. You've got one intact, nice. And remember when he was showing off for Hooper, he drained the beer in one slug and then he crushed the can. So there's a crushed can that you can actually put in one of his hands. He does have 3 sets of hands, and so that's nice. And the other thing they gave you is his bandana, which I'm going to show you here in a second how that works. So let's bring him in. Oh, and of course I didn't show it, but I'll pull the machete out of his hand. And that's the final weapon he tried to use when he was being swallowed whole. The shark swallow you whole. Little shaking, tenderizing, and down you go. And I'm going to do that impression a lot. But here he is. That's a pretty decent likeness of Robert Shaw, if you ask me. Got those patented mutton chops. And sure, it was unbuttoned quite a bit. Got that cap, which does come off. Hold on, I'm trying to work around the camera here. Let me show you the whole figure first. But they got the nice embroidered patch there with his name, right? Going down to his pants, those little deck shoes. And these, I looked at the I've seen the film 1,000 times. Those are what the shoes look like. And like I said, I'm keeping them with the gloves on. Put your gloves on, will ya? Overall, man, very cool. So starting up top here, the hat. And there's his little, now it looks weird when you take the cap off, but he did have it off a few times. But that's where the bandana comes in, right? And you can see he wore it kind of high like that, and that was the look, right? And that was his final look in the film. But well, you know me. You all know me. You know I do my collecting. See, I can't stop doing it now. I'm going to keep him in the box because I keep everything in the box. But, man, very cool. I'm so happy. And it took me forever. I got the notification from Big Bad Toy Store that he was back in stock. I don't know what I was doing, but I missed the initial release of him, so he was sold out everywhere. But they got him back in, and I picked him up, and they shipped him out to me this week. So super, super thrilled. If I can get him to stand up, that would be great. He doesn't stand up very well. So there you go. There is the NECA Studios. I keep saying NECA Studios. NECA, Universal, and some company called Real Toys version of Quint from Jaws. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, guys, your grails are out there. Go find them. And Quint's taking a nap. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget you can find Gary's Grails on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.